You're listening to 5 Minutes of English with Laura Pickens, a short podcast about the way we actually talk, like for real. Can you listen? Hi, my name's Laura. I'm an American living in Russia, and for this one, I kind of want to apologize to everybody learning English as a second language. English is a very democratic language. All people are considered equal in the terms of our grammar, but also it's a very polite language with lots of tricks hidden in the language on how we are less direct, and we use a lot of words to say something very simple for the sake of being polite. And because of that, sometimes what we want can be a little confusing. Nothing demonstrates that better than the phrase, can I? Now, you might know that the word can means ability or permission, so it sounds like I'm asking for permission for something. Can I have some water? Of course, you can have some water. You can help yourself to all the water you want. That's not what that question means. If I were to say to somebody, can I have some water? And you don't hand me water, I'm going to be a little hurt because in my brain, in my English speaking brain, can I have something means give me something, please. Now, I'm probably sure that you've had this lesson before at some point in your language career, but I'm not sure if you understand how deep it goes. I find myself, even when I'm like really angry and I've lost all control of myself, I have still said things, yelling at the top of my lungs, can you please just shut up? So even in my brain, my way of creating an order of someone is to use can you. So I want to make sure you understand. We're going to go through what we mean when we say can you or can I. So first off, can you do something? Can you listen? Can you open the window? Can you send me this file? It means do it, please. This is not a question. This is a request or a command. So if your boss comes to you and says, can you send me the file? He is telling you, send him the file right now. It's done very politely. But what he will not say to you, or at least he shouldn't if he's, a proper person, he will not say, send me the file. We will not say, open the window, give me the water. It might happen, but it's not going to happen without there being a tone of some aggression or a lack of politeness. This type of direct language doesn't feel good in English. And it's even more confusing when I say, can I have, which means can you give, which means give. I don't know how many times this has happened to me when I was speaking with a Russian speaker and I said, can I have, and then something, and I got this look of like confusion from them. They're like, why are you asking me this? Are you asking me for permission? What does she want from me? I am so sorry. I mean, give me. So I say we never really say the direct give me, but there are some times we say it. We say it when we're angry. We say it when we're joking. We say it when we're talking to a child who can't really understand our subtle politeness. And sometimes we'll say it when we're ordering food, like, give me a burger. But you notice I'm not using the hard sound, give me a burger. That sounds terrible. But if you say, give me a burger, that sounds a little bit better. You'll even notice the waitresses might say to you, can I get you something to drink? What a strange thing to say, right? Do I have your permission to bring you something to drink? It means, what do you want to drink? And you'll see people ordering food saying, can I get the burger? Of course you can. I'm not your mother. So even worse than that, if you feel like that's still not polite enough, you could use could instead of can. Could I have some water? And oh my God, it almost sounds like you're begging at that point. But some polite people, they really just don't want to offend anybody. And that does happen a lot in English. So can you do me a favor and subscribe to this podcast? I would really appreciate it. And also, could you please tell your friends about it? And with that, could I see you in the next one? Thank you guys for listening.